Hey guys, what's up? It's HelloCasanova here, bringing you the Beat and the Breakdown.
If this is your first time watching the Beat and the Breakdown, our purpose is to bring you a weekly rundown of Korean and other foreign pop culture. This week on our topic list is G-Dragon, Kim Jonghyun, and Sungmin's wife, as well as a few comebacks to talk about today.
First up, we have G-Dragon and his USB album. Fans first thought the USB was defective due to the fact that the red ink on it came off quite easily, but YG quickly cleared this up by saying that it was intentional and meant to signify G-Dragon and his DNA and being inside the womb. The red ink and scratches were all done by hand, and even the writing on it is the handwriting of G-Dragon's mother, which was done from when he was first born. USB does not contain songs though, which has brought up a whole other issue. The USB album contains links to download G-Dragon's album songs as well as links to access other various content. Because it isn't the usual CD album type, a debate has risen over whether or not it should still be considered an album. The Korean Music Content Association decided to accept it and include the album in total album sales. Hanteo Music Chart has decided to accept the USB as an official album, but Gaon has refused. The reasoning being that the album is not an album, but instead just a USB with links instead of tracks. The difference in opinions comes with the expectation that the music shows will be affected since Inkigayo and Music Core both use calculations by Gaon, while Music Bank and End Countdown include Hanteo. In response to all of this, G-Dragon took to Instagram saying, "What's the problem? Is it really it if someone who I don't even know decides that an artist's product is not an album or not? Of course, there are ups and downs of such decision through basic reasoning, but music storage has changed from tapes to CDs to download files. Even now, everything is changing on the outside. However, isn't the important thing the melody that won't change even after time has passed, that will stay in the ears and mouths of people and stay as a memory in their heads, as well as lyrics that comfort people and let them have fun or be sad together?" A lot of fans seem to agree with G-Dragon. Personally, I'm on Team G-Dragon.
I'm on Team G-Dragon because I don't understand. Korea needs to get on Sungtang MTP's level. I'll just throw it out there. Sungtang MTP has the right idea because he's doing that concept. As we've stated previously in our other videos, go check this out. That they're doing the USB album, so it's nothing new, and I think depending on the amount of sales that G-Dragon got with this USB, it should be counted.
Yeah.
Because even though it's not directly music media, it's still people are still buying it for the music downloads. So I feel like it should be counted.
Personally, I agree 100% because G-Dragon, first off, he handled this all with class.
He did. And that's a very G-Dragon style.
Yeah. But he is completely right in saying that, things are changing.
Mm-hmm.
We're not using tapes anymore. You'd be hard-pressed to find a tape. You'd be hard-pressed to find a record. Records are a little bit more common than tapes, but that's because records have become, a novelty.
Yeah, they're becoming a lot more common because
people like the idea of records.
People like the idea of records.
But as far as tapes go, you don't really see anyone with tapes, and even CDs, it's becoming more and more rare to find, I know CDs are still sold a lot, and I know in Korea, a lot of groups make a lot of their sales off of CDs. But the truth of the matter is to be honest, unless me and Aria are doing an unboxing, a lot of our music comes from digital sales. We will buy offline to support our groups instead of buying the CD just because there's no need for it. We don't have the space to hold these albums anymore. And a lot of people are like, what's the point when CDs can get scratched up, but your downloaded song won't get scratched up and it'll stay perfect forever.
Yeah.
even when you change phones or you move or something like that, you're still gonna have that and it's still not gonna get messed up. So I guess I understand where Gaon is coming from, but at the same time, what do they want him to do? Include the songs on the USB so that they can just be taken and
distributed.
That easily,
recklessly.
Because that's what would happen.
Yeah.
Like they included G-Dragon included a special link to go and download these, which ensures that it's not just everyone and their mother getting the song, which makes sense to me. So to just turn around and say that that's not an album, even though he put the work and he put the effort, G-Dragon's main focus is the music. It shouldn't matter what format that music's on as long as it's music entirely. Mm-hmm. He made an album, whether it's on a USB or not. I've seen other artists making it on a USB. It should still be considered an album if they want to be considered an album. It's the artist's choice.
I feel like if there was a music video produced, that should count as a song off the album.
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what G-Dragon did. Just because we're entering a new age where USBs, I honestly feel like USBs are going to become the new CDs.
Yeah.
That's because the age, we're heading into the digital age if we're not there already. That's just the next steps. And it's not G-Dragon's fault that everybody else has not caught up yet. Just throw it out there. I'm gonna be blunt about it.
Yeah, it's not like he released this music for free on SoundCloud or something like that.
Yeah, it wasn't, exactly what Rachel said. It wasn't a CD off of SoundCloud where you could just freely download.
And the Korean Music Content Association already considered it an album, so
what's their issue?
Yeah, Gaon needs to get on everyone else's level, just saying.
Catch up with the 21st century, dudes.
Yeah.
Dudettes.
Y'all are obviously old.
Obviously. Up next, we have more fuel to the fire. That is Super Junior Sungmin. This time, though, is more directly associated with his wife, Kim Sung-hoon. Last week, Sungmin's wife on Instagram liked several photos with Sungmin in response to this movement, Sungmin Out, started by a Super Junior fan site. She also apparently liked a photo of an international elf slapping a Korean elf. Netizens were very angered by this and of course took to her Instagram to express their anger. Since then, certain sources are saying now that the proof of Kim Sung-hoon liking the slapping picture was actually just Photoshop and that she never liked the picture at all. But due to the negative comment, she has since moved her Instagram to private. What do you think about this?
I think that elves who are against Sungmin, if it was photoshopped, I think that elves who are against Sungmin still being in Super Junior are really trying hard to look for a reason and even fabricating reasons to get him out, which I think is completely unfair. I don't actually know, like we said, we're told that this is what did happen and then we're told that it was photoshopped. Whether it was photoshopped or not, the damage is done. And I don't know, she hasn't said, neither has he said that hey, that's not actually what happened, it was fake. No one said that it was fake. So I'm really wondering, there's only really one, maybe two sources that are saying that it was fake. Either way, the damage is done, and to be honest, whether or not he deserves it, I feel bad for him. I feel bad for his wife.
I do too. I'm kind of torn on this situation. Going back to my statements that I said last week about the whole Sungmin situation. Honestly, his wife supporting him or supporting post about him staying in, I don't see anything wrong with that because she's supporting her husband, which is what she's supposed to be doing. However, the photo that did have violence against, the international elves and the Korean elves, whether or not that's photoshopped, that if she did like that photo, I believe that would be taking it too far, and as his wife, she needs to show a bit more responsibility in that type of manner. However, anything supporting her husband, continuing his career. I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. And looking at some of the comments that people have made against her, they're out of line. Fans shouldn't be ragging on his wife for supporting her husband, and that's it, flat out. But other than that, like I said, anything that's like violent towards one type of fans or the other, that's not right, whether or not it's photoshopped. Hopefully it is photoshopped, and if it is photoshopped, why would you start that drama? Because that's unnecessary.
Yeah, that's really unfair.
It is really unfair, and you're just causing problems for someone who's innocent. If it is photoshopped, the person who photoshopped it needs to reflect on themselves, and really decide, like, was it worth it to give this woman that they don't actually know, to give this wife unnecessary hate. That's my view on it.
Yeah, and if it wasn't photoshopped,
then she was out of line.
Yeah, definitely, like, she was out of line. Especially your husband is going through, like, he is under public scrutiny right now. Why? I can't understand what would possess her to go and like something like that, knowing that people would see. And I guess it's like, I kind of like am more towards believing that it was photoshopped, because I don't understand, like, after everything they have been through, why would she just, like, blatantly, like, throw it out there, like, hey, y'all are
crazy.
Yeah, like, it just doesn't seem right that she would do that. Like, something's wrong about that.
Yeah.
So I am more inclined to think that it was photoshopped. When I first, like, heard the article, I was like, wow. That was really just my response, was like, wow.
Yeah.
But after hearing that it was photoshopped and that she never liked it at all, I'm more inclined to, like, side with that end. Not because, like, I'm a huge Super Junior fan or anything like that, but just because, like, it seems unfathomable that she would throw her husband under the bus like that at this point in time.
Yeah.
After everything they've been through, like, it just doesn't seem likely. And, like, I think that people, like, forget to take that into account sometimes. Like, these are human beings. Like, they're not. Like, they're human beings. Like, they are capable of mistakes, but, like, I don't think that she would throw her husband under the bus, especially after everything that they've been through.
Yeah.
And I think people forget that, like, oh, they want to blame her because of everything that happened, because she's the female and she was one part of this two-part situation. But really, she's still a human being too. She's still, like, she still has feelings. She still loves her husband. Like, I just don't understand how she could do something like that.
Yeah, and I guess my biggest thing is why so many people didn't go and check their sources. Like, I don't know how hard it would be. But if so many people were so quick to call her out, then why weren't they so quick to check to see if it was real? If she really did. That's also my thing.
On the other hand, for those of you who are siding with the not photoshopped, I mean, we're not going to completely ignore you, because I can understand why you would still be inclined to think that, especially since she did, like, not say anything, and she just
kind of, like, left it.
Yeah, and she was like, oh, I'll just, like, set this to private. There are those of you who will say that this is because of, like, the backlash, and she just didn't want to deal with it. But then, like, there are some people who might, like, think that silence is admittance. Which I could totally understand. Not saying I, like, agree with that, but I can understand those of you who do, like, agree with that. Like, oh, she just set her thing to private instead of saying anything to anyone. She must be guilty. I don't believe that way, but I can understand why some of you may.
Yeah, I totally get it. But
our last topic is about Kim Jonghyun and Produce 101. As some might know, Jonghyun was a member of New West and also the leader until Pleiades decided to halt their promotion so that most of the members could participate in Produce 101. While New West's Minhyun ranked at number 9 and will be joining the temporary boy group 101. until December of 2018, Jonghyun ranked at number 14, leaving a lot of netizens, both Korean and international, very, very angry. Some good has come out of this though for Jonghyun and NU'EST. The uproar at Jonghyun's ranking has since led both NU'EST and Jonghyun to trend worldwide on Twitter. The official fan cafe membership for NU'EST has since doubled, giving them over 50,000 members now.
Wow.
And several songs, including Face and Hello, shot back up on music charts after the end of Produce 101. Hello, in particular, stayed at number 1 for 8 hours in Genie's real-time music charts. How do we feel about this?
You know, I don't follow Produce 101 too much, to be honest. On Tumblr, I didn't see much about Kim Jonghyun, but I totally have, you know, not the person we're talking about. I did see a lot about Samuel, but to be honest, I didn't see much about him, which makes me wonder just how triggered international fans actually were. I feel like on Tumblr you'd see everything, but I don't also personally I don't follow NU'EST too much. I only know one song by them, which I think is Face, and that's the song Rachel showed me. Outside of that, I haven't followed NU'EST too much. However, it does suck that dude didn't get in, because after researching a little bit more about him, I feel like he really could have been a beneficial member to 101.
Personally, I really liked NU'EST for a long time now, and I feel really, really bad for them. I mean, it's cool that Minhyun got it, but there were, I think, 4 other members. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe there were 4 other members out of the 5 who were in Produce 101, and only one of them made it. And NU'EST is a group that has already debuted.
Mm-hmm. And they've been around for a while, haven't they?
2012.
Oh my god.
So they've been around for quite a while, and only one of them have gotten in with his temporary boy group, and with the leader of NU'EST, coming in at number 14 and not making it in, like,
that's a bit rough if you think about it. It's really rough.
I think NU'EST deserves a lot more credit than that, personally. Even though I don't follow Produce 101, I totally get why a lot of people would be angry, especially NU'EST fans. Because I think NU'EST is a good group. Like, they haven't got a lot of recognition, but I think they do have a lot of potential, and they've been around for a long time. It's not their fault that, I mean, there are other groups from bigger companies who have kind of taken the spotlight from them.
Right. It's really unfair, to be honest. It's unfair. But I mean, you can only do so much, unfortunately, with competitions like this. So it sucks. It really does suck. And I really hope that this doesn't hurt his future as a performer, as an idol.
Yeah, or NU'EST.
NU'EST, yeah.
But I mean,
at the same time, they're doing really well with all the popularity they gained with the more or less backlash that this specific member has received because of Produce 101.
Yeah, I mean, like, him not making it has seemed to aided more in NU'EST's popularity than Minhyun making it. Like, it's kind of funny how that works, but I mean, I guess something good has come out of it. Even though NU'EST won't be doing anything because one of the members is like kind of tied up until next December. Hopefully, like, we can like hold on to that popularity buzz, and next time NU'EST comes out with something, I mean, after 6 years,
right?
7 years, that kind of sucks, but
hopefully, we can only hope for the best.
Hopefully then they'll finally get their big break. Like, oh, that sounds really sad.
It does.
Like, NU'EST, I feel you. I really like you guys still. Ren, I'm so jealous of how pretty you are.
Seriously. Now that we got the serious stuff out of the way, let's talk about Pentagon's new song, Critical Baby, which released on June 11th. First off, I need to point out how good these boys looked in striped suits. Like, that right there is true talent, I just gotta say. As I was watching, I was trying so hard, but honestly, how do you pick a bias in this group?
Right?
Right? From the vocals to the rapping to the dance break, you cannot take your eyes off these boys. I also loved the 50s concept, and I feel like they pulled it off so well. I was left so shook after watching the video from all the charm they had. Critical Baby is definitely has me hooked on Pentagon again, and I'm just like, I'm searching wherever it may be for the dumpster because I'm ready to go head in again. Pentagon, you got me shook as fuck. Personally, that's just what I thought. So
All of their like comebacks seem to be very different from the one before.
really, like, I love how they always change it up. The groups that always stay the same with the concept, the same sound, it gets boring after a while. But Pentagon so far has always made their new comeback different from the last one, and I really feel like that makes them stand out as a group.
Yeah, it's really surprising. You're always like refreshed when listening to them. Everyone can find something that they like from Pentagon.
Yeah.
With that being said, on June 14th, NCT 127 had their latest comeback with Cherry Bomb. Personally, I would like to thank SM for always blessing us with the awful rookie outfits. My heart breaks whenever I see all these rookie groups looking a little too good. Not that I'm actually complaining, but I like the nostalgia factor that comes from these like awful wardrobe choices. I don't know. It's nice to look back on. It's nice to like be like, remember when they wore this outfit. I didn't understand the video very well because, let's be honest, the video made very little sense. The lyrics also made very little sense, or at least most of the lyrics. But honestly, I'm sorry, I don't care. Just like Fire Truck, this song was ridiculously catchy. It didn't take me long to go searching for it to download because we know how I am about those songs that are just so darn catchy.
Really, I mean, I didn't understand the music video at all. I didn't get it. But was I like the Cherry Bomb? Heck yeah, because
If you're happy, clap your hands.
I don't get it. Why is that thrown in, SM? Why was that part of the lyrics? But you know what? I'm in Rachel's car bumping to it because NCT 127 has yet to put out a song that I can't bump to, even though their outfits are just kind of, they got the rookie group. And more rookie groups need to look like NCT.
Right? We still love them. Like this.
Yes.
This gives us the feeling that we miss. Like we don't want to just kidding. We like to be like, oh damn. But at the same time, we like to be like, remember when Mark wore that outfit?
Yeah, we don't need to visit those.
But it's fun too.
But it's yeah. And I feel like for any group, you need to start off with those bad outfits. So when they get a bit older, you can look back on them like, I can't believe that happened. Let's maybe like never go back to that. But I'm so glad it did because it's meme material now.
Yeah.
Like EXO for example.
You have a deeper appreciation.
Yeah.
You're like, this is where they started and this is where they are now. Damn.
You can't start off the rookie groups looking cute because it's not, they don't change. They're always gonna be cute. But
you're always gonna be like, damn.
Yeah, where's the fun with that?
Ooh, damn.
Yeah, you gotta go with the transition of, I could. Okay, I guess I could work with it. I guess I can still work with it. To the the comeback. Thank you, SM. SM, you are doing it right in that sense. Lastly, Tiara is back at it again with What's My Name? These girls were so amazing. Their outfits were on point and their vocals were amazing. However, why girl groups keep singing about getting their hearts broken over the same guy really makes me think that maybe they should hold out on dating. But besides all the heartache, I really liked seeing these ladies come together in the end. And to me, that shows that no matter what, friendship will always be there. However, boys might not be. Despite all that, I'm so happy Tiara is back with new music because personally, I think these ladies are pretty amazing.
So, thank you guys for joining us on another episode of The Beat and the Breakdown.
And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You know what to do. Also, don't forget to turn on those notifications because you guys, we're putting out videos every other day basically. Turn on those notifications so you can see us. Also, don't forget to check out our social media pages. Why did I say it like that? I don't know. They're listed down below. And on the next page is gonna pop out right after we stop talking. So go check us out. We're fun.
Once again, thank you guys so much for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you guys next time. Bye!